Good evening. I am Dr. SUSHANT AILDASANI and I am neurologist by profession. Firstly, it's an honor for me to be associated with Indore Management Institute, which is a pioneer institute and is doing a really lot of good work by coming up this with innovative idea to reach out to students in this time. So today as a neurologist and more importantly as a student, I would like to tell you about the psychosocial impacts of COVID-19 and steps and strategies to mitigate them. Since this pandemic has started in world around January 2020 and we've seen steady rise of the cases in our country by March 2020, we are in a state of a lockdown. Humans, or more specifically I say Indians, are a social community. We like going out, we like partying, we like meeting each other, we like gatherings, we like to go to each other's house and in this situation of lockdown, none of us is able to do that, adding to increase of our anger, fear and worry. None of us is spared in this. Everyone, be it students, the youth, children and elderly, are equally suffering. So, first I would like to clear the concept of lockdown and social distancing. There should be no word such as social distancing. Social distancing is not the way by which we can break the COVID chain. Yes, you heard me right. It is not the social distancing but the physical distancing which will help us to decrease the spread of coronavirus. Socially and emotionally, we need to connect at this point to decrease the psychological impact this pandemic have been had on us. I'm sure many of you must have seen in news in recent last 2-3 days long queues of people thronging the liquor shops. What is this behavior all about? This is arising out of anxiety, out of stress. People think this is an easy and a cheaper way to get away with it. But my friends, this methodology is totally wrong and should not be promoted. I know you have insecurities regarding your future. You are undecisive about your further employment strategies. Many people are, but we need to stick together to wave the tide on. I have come up with few simple strategies, or you can call it steps, which will help us to get through this pandemic in a better way. First, I would like to talk about is your daily schedule. As we don't have to go to our colleges, our schools, institution, workplace, so our daily pattern of sleep, the sleep cycle which is called, of time of sleeping, getting up early, daily activities is taken for a spin. Many of you might be wake late at nights and wake up late in the morning. Some of you may be in the afternoon. But this unhealthy practice should not be done. Sticking to the same routine which you used to follow before the pandemic happened not only will keep you physically fit but also allays your fear and anxiety. Second concept is working from home. I am sure many of you in this time are working from home, but how can we make it a more interactive, a more interesting? So this is the concept of the virtual workplace. I'm sure many institutes have come with this concept of virtual workspace in which many of the employees are connected with each other through apps such as Google Meetings or Zoom meetings so that none of the person feels lonely or stressed out while working. Second concept is of buddy system. This is to increase the interdependence on each other and also so that the individual doesn't feel lonely while he's at work. So a task rather being given individually is given to a group of 2 or 3 people who simultaneously while sitting in their homes are connected through the digital platforms and carrying out work. Talking about digital platforms, the studies have found that audio and video messages have a more important social and emotional than rather than email or messages. So next time you want to communicate with someone, be your parents, relatives or colleagues, please use the audio and video messages rather than texting or messaging or emailing them. Many of you must have this said to everyone that I want to do this, I want to do that. There might be certain hobbies that you wanted to pursue, and because of lack of time, you people might not have. Guys, this is the time. We won't get this time anytime soon. So this is the time. Pick up some instrument. Read a novel which you wanted to long. Make food. Learn aesthetics. This is the time that apart from a regular curriculum, we can enhance our extracurricular activities. Cause the aim is that when this all is over, at the end of the tunnel, when we all meet, we become more knowledgeable and additional skills, mentally and physically strong, and our heads high for any challenge. I hope this will help you to endeavor this pandemic and coronavirus in much better and methodical way, and I'm always open to all of you for any help you require. I would like to thank IMI for such an interactive session, and I'm looking forward to many such sessions in future. Thank you.